You can still negotiate salary, even if you feel totally unqualified. Do you ever feel nervous about stepping into the professional world? Like you're standing in front of this big, beautiful building where everyone inside seems to know exactly what they're doing, while you're still trying to figure out how to tie your own confidence together. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something right from the start: you are not alone. Every single person you admire in their career right now once stood where you're standing. They were uncertain. They were inexperienced. But they found their way through. And today, we're going to talk about one of the scariest hurdles of all when you're just starting out: negotiating your salary when you have zero experience. Now that we've explored how preparation and communication can transform your negotiation experience, let's talk about the mindset shifts that will help you navigate this process with courage and grace. Here's something I want you to remember: negotiating your salary isn't a test of how aggressive you can be. It isn't about playing hardball or being someone you're not. It's about believing that you are allowed to take up space in that room. That your voice deserves to be heard. That you are worthy of respect even before you've proven yourself on the job. And that mindset shift is powerful. Because when you go into a negotiation from a place of quiet confidence, you change the entire energy of the conversation. You're no longer a nervous applicant hoping someone will take pity on you. You become a future colleague. A contributor. Someone who sees their own value and isn't afraid to speak to it. That doesn't mean you have to fake bravado. It doesn't mean you need to memorize some perfect speech. What it means is that you need to remind yourself that every professional relationship is built on mutual respect. And that starts from the very first conversation about compensation. Another mindset shift that will help you? Stop seeing negotiation as a one-time event. It's not. It's the beginning of a relationship. The way you handle this conversation says a lot about how you'll handle future challenges, future collaborations, and future growth opportunities. Showing up prepared, respectful, and clear is not just about getting a better starting salary, it's about setting the tone for your entire career. And finally, I want you to think about negotiation as a skill, not a talent you either have or don't. It's something you practice. Something you get better at over time. Every negotiation conversation you have, whether it goes perfectly or not, teaches you something valuable. It builds your courage. It sharpens your communication skills. And it reminds you that you are capable of advocating for yourself. Look, I know it can feel overwhelming. I know there's fear involved. But here's the truth I want to leave you with: the ability to negotiate is one of the most empowering skills you can develop in your life. Not just for your career, but for everything. For setting boundaries. For asking for what you need. For building a future that reflects your worth. So when that moment comes, when you get that job offer, when you feel your heart racing, when your palms start to sweat, take a breath. Remember everything we've talked about. You are allowed to ask for what you deserve. You are allowed to have this conversation. And you are capable of doing it well. And if you found this video helpful, I would love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. Or share your own experience with negotiation: what worked for you, what surprised you, what you wish you'd known sooner. Let's learn from each other. If this video helped you feel a little braver, a little more prepared, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more advice on building a career you're proud of. And most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Your career is just beginning. And I promise you, with preparation, courage, and a little bit of practice, you are going to do amazing things. Wishing you a bright and successful future. I'll see you in the next video.